Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozmelon, and today we are continuing on with Hades. So, we are going to just jump straight into another run. Not much we can do at the moment. We're still early on.
Titan, slay the Titan. Flame sigil.
And here will be
The fire
Hestia.
goddess never got involved.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was, just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
What do we get first of all? Attack scores Scorch, rapidly regenerate mana, but have less health. My sprint destroys most range shots and inflicts Scorch on foes that fired. I like that.
All of you gather round.
I mean, like, the Scorch mechanic I think is kind of cool, but not on my attack. I don't want it coming from there. So we'll put it in a place that's more effective for now. But yeah, I am really enjoying Hades 2. Which, it's keeping me busy. It's keeping me busy. At the moment, it's pretty much the only thing I'm playing, so apologies if you come to this channel for other stuff. It will be back eventually. Just let me have my moment. It's like the first week the game came out, and I'm allowed to obsess over something. But yeah, I'm just looking myself busy. Had an interesting evening this evening. Date night and all that.
All right.
Health. I need another boon, but that boon isn't really one I want, so we'll go health. Again, I think there are some boons better than others when you go for runs and things like that, so it's kind of interesting. But we'll see how far we can go with this run anyway. And maybe, hopefully, we can get enough resource and stuff to start unlocking other things. Again, I'll take gold here rather than that boon. But I would love that boon, but I'd rather have a better one.
You dare.
So you can see here, like, what I mean when I say, like, those enemies are annoying. Because the chase down is real.
Where to go?
Let's go. Again, we want more ash as we can get to start with, so. There you go, the Scorch just builds up real quickly from stuff that fire things. And the fact that I can remove like 6 stuff. It's kind of important. Of course, it's the Banshee. But yeah, I have noticed that you tend to have take a lot more damage in this quite easily. Early shot? No. You go events every time you go events.
Come sit and rest your wings. You've grown so tired flying to and fro. I'll wrap. Oh! What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
So I do believe that this person is completely overpowered in certain circumstances. That's great if you go in there. Channel 40% faster is kind of interesting. Or getting the regen. Didn't really get the one I wanted in this, because you do get one that's really decent. So in this case, don't need the healing, because I won't take damage before the armor goes away. Although it is probably the better. I'll just take the regen because it's a little bit useful. Maybe. Nah, we'll take the channel 40% faster.
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
Another cool thing is, as you can see here, it does change the character model, whichever one you pick, which is pretty cool. I always love stuff like that. Let's go face the boss then, or a mini boss.
A root stalker. Got to move.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm expecting them to do that. They get burn on them straight away. That's what we're trying to do, is get the scorch on them. Makes it easier. And now I can run, like I can just literally run around and they take all that scorch damage over time. Which is great. I mean, they're already dead to scorch because it got built up so quickly. So anything that fires really fast now is just like broken to that.
Foul spirit.
My attacks inflict scorch. Or my cast inflict scorch. Kind of what I would prefer, to be honest. This is actually really good, but I need the smothering first to actually make my cast do damage. So now we can do this. Is set it and forget it. But yeah, that one that makes your cast range is such a good ability, and it should not be underestimated. So now what my next plan is to set it up so that my cast is just more efficient in the long run. Because I need to make sure it builds up the damage quickly. I took more damage there.
I think not.
And then we'll just go from there, which is great. So we'll take the level up. I only have 2 boons, so I'm most likely going to get something I need. And this is where I think this game differs from the standard Hades formula. Which is kind of reasons why I think both will still work. Like, I think you can play both of them still simultaneously. Which we will be back with that eventually. Don't worry. I forgot it. I think that both will still work because essentially on here you're more prone to wanting to get a really good boon and leveling that up rather than getting a... I took a hit there when I shouldn't have. Rather than just getting any boon for the damage boost. So you see here, this jumps up and increases the damage by 1/3. That's pretty good. I mean, that would be great to upgrade it, but no, Smoldering is the first one.
These still grow in the underworld.
Again, we'll take the bones because they'll be more useful early. So as I run around, look, I won't get hit by projectiles, so that's really good. Any projectiles near me will just disappear, they all get burnt. I'm not too sure if you can run indefinitely though. I didn't care about the armor, but I am kind of playing this a little bit too reckless at the moment. There we go. And in this case, yep, we'll take Poseidon. Rather have at least a boon and 3 is pretty good if we're going for upgrades and stuff. You can see now, like, that's annoying. You can see what I mean when I say, like, the damage can really rack up quite quickly. There's not much limitation to it. But I am enjoying it. It's different. It's different enough where I kind of still, like, it's something new and I'm finding stuff about it. Although, like, at this point I've kind of hit a point where, like, I've already kind of found most things and I'm playing catch up with the streaming I did. Which is not a bad thing.
Olympus calls.
First I heard our last best hope for stopping Kronos was the second born of Hades and his queen, I said, wait, ooh, so then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
My attacks knock away foes is pretty good. Primary location deal less, so I take less damage is, again, pretty good. And special knocks away foes. The wave strike is just better to start with because it's just rare.
The ocean's fury.
I am not a fan to take it, but and here I would like to, I don't think weapon upgrades are actually that useful. At least I haven't seen any that come across. Go straight to shop. Can't really do anything there, but we could collect it if we had it. First, I'll pick this up
Here's the gold.
because I feel like, again, as I said before, upgrading I think is more important than not upgrading. So that's what we'll do.
Shored up. Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
And let's face against the first boss in the first
I can do
area.
this.
Greetings, witch. You surpassed me before, yet I wonder, was it your mastery over our craft? Or did the fates themselves perhaps provide a little nudge?
Oh, come on, that's
Come,
unfair.
headmistress. If I could be provoked that easily, I'd stand no chance at all. Not even if the fates desired otherwise.
Good fortune seldom comes to those in no position to receive it. Show me your victory was no mere accident.
So yeah, we'll do the same thing we did last time, but this time we got the cast to help us. Which one is it? Okay. No, not close enough. But yeah, all we gotta do is just set it and forget it is pretty much the plan. A little bit different from the last run, because last time we were using the special to do stuff. But here we're kind of stacking it up. So you can see, like, we're going to be dealing that damage consistently, regardless of what's going on. It's kind of nice. But setting it and forgetting it is what I like doing. Yeah, the movement's a little bit weird there. Nope, not that one. So one in the corner. Ah, I took damage. No. But yeah. This is kind of one of the fights that, depending on your build, I think can be really frustrating to deal with. And the dodging is a little bit different, so if you aren't used to it, you will take a lot of hits. And mind you, my dodging has never been on point in the first place.
Look now upon the moon. Behold.
And it doesn't help that I'm also stack it all up. But yeah, projectiles do nothing, so when they do that one attack, I can just stack up stuff I wanted to. And again, we broke the armor, which is really annoying. But we can deal with damage quite easily. The main issue I have is getting damage over time can be very difficult. Should have been running. I am a sheep. There we go.
Total eclipse.
But here, just running around is good enough to stop these guys from doing stuff, because I can't take damage. But we'll just do that as well to help out.
Aski on Kataski.
Might as well get the Scorch on them.
Bathe in flame.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of how they've done the damage over time with this. Mainly because the fact that I still have to attack to get it to proc. So it's not like something I can just set and forget as easily. Between that as well, it's kind of it's an interesting way to kind of have it build up over time. Oh, no, that doesn't do anything. There we go. Took a bit too much damage on that fight. Don't have enough DPS comparison.
The crossroads are on. I shall be catching there my breath. Return to Shadow now.
Outlasted her.
But there we go. Another fight down.
Is that?
A word, if you please. Pray, who might you be, my girl? And what compelled you to wander in and out of Erebus?
I'm not your girl, old man. My name and business are not your concern.
So it seems. You appear to be quite pressed for time. Forgive this old man his transgressions.
Couldn't have been. That briny smell.
Got here first.
Oh, great. Out of my way, Eris. I won't be wasting any further breath on you while you perpetuate this nonsense.
You never understood me, Trouble. Fine, you don't have to. Just remember that I'm doing this for your own good. And actually, mine too. Oopsie.
Curses.
Yes, I get blessed. It's great. More damage issues I get. So I do like the Scorch mechanic. I would have liked the Frost if I could have got it, but looks like we're not going to get it this run, so. That's fine. As long as I can bulk up the one I already have, then we're fine, which is what we'll keep doing. That way my Scorch will just like continuously pop stuff up. But yeah, there are things where I think the dash length is a little bit off. Because you don't go over particular obstacles like you would do in normal Hades. Which, I will admit, does put me in some awkward situations of my own making. But you know, we suffer for success. And my cast going up by another 5. Yeah, like every bit of damage on that is really important to me. Ooh, another rent.
Don't look down.
Wow. I mean, come on, just... Oh, you look at that? Another would-be suitor journeyed far and wide just to gaze upon me. Not that I blame you. And get totally rejected. Fine. Ogle if you must.
You have the wrong idea. I'm not seeking a mate. I don't even know who you are.
What? I'm Narcissus, dummy. The Narcissus. And if you're no would-be suitor, then why don't you relieve me of one of these innumerable gifts the others offered in vain? Then beat it.
I like his character so much, it's unbelievable. Mainly for a couple of reasons. We probably should take the precious metals, because I just want to get some upgrades going first of all.
Now you may go.
The reason I love it is that surfer kind of vibe that accent gives off, and the voice is just brilliant. The second thing is, because they've used a placeholder asset, it's like he's so beautiful that we don't understand it.
Come.
You know? Behold the joys of the cast against particular enemies. This is one of the reasons why I like the cast so much. But yeah, there are things like in particular gaps where I think actually I should be able to get across that. There you go. There we go, that one's done. And there we go. The DOT is on them. And they're down for the count.
Is that all?
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Who knows? My castle expanding in size, I do like that. That is pretty good. Take the supernova.
Follows light.
And we get a shop, or I can take a boss, or take health. And with the amount of god I have that I picked up as well, I'll take the shop now. Increase in magic, the flame. I'll take the flame.
This should help.
You must have had an excess of those golden coins that Kronos strewed across the land. To tempt the greediest of mortals, I suppose. Or the poorest. Not for me to judge.
My special inflict Scorch. Scorch effects deal damage to armor. That's kind of what I want. Just because it will help reduce armor really quickly, which is something I can't deal with at the moment. The special inflicting Scorch would be nice as well. It means I can get like massive amount of build up just by doing that as well. This is the point where I'm debating on what to do. I'm taking the flammable coating, and we'll take that as well. And here again, we'll go for Hestia also. But look at that now. My cast just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and enveloping more foes. That's all we need it to do.
Got you.
But yeah, the main thing I think is learning how to counter all the enemies, especially early on. Like there literally like is a boon particularly good at countering like one particular enemy or things like that. Like these ones just get completely countered by the ability of not being able to hit me with range attacks while I'm sprinting. So what are they gonna do?
In the name of Hades.
We get flame, special deals scorch, kind of cool. Flammable coating, I give up, but I gain health and magic. I really want to keep the flammable coating, but that's a huge bonus. Huge bonus. We'll go this one now, because I do need to get some of these.
Vaporized.
But yeah, I think the game is good. It's enjoyable, but I think like for a first-time player that's jumped from like Hades into this, it's something you got to really watch out for on the difference in like just everything. Because it does add up. What's nice is enemies actually kind of take traps now. They get hit by them. Do we take a boon? Mana, a shop that I probably won't meant to buy anything from. We'll take the boon.
Hear me, on my authority.
Special deals more in there. While stunning my cast, I regenerate. My attacks have a chance to hit twice. No, want to hit the Nova Flourish, just in case I do start using my special. And let's face off against this again.
Song compels the nightmare, bringing Princess ever forward, towards the beauty, deeper into the abyss.
It's very pretty.
So let's face off against the boss.
On with the show.
I knew it. She's come back. You ready for another show, lady? We've been rehearsing our material, practicing non-stop, because one day I'm gonna be a star. Oh, me and the gals.
What do your musical ambitions have to do with unprovoked acts of violence against me?
She's just heckling us gals. Ignore her and take it from the top. 2, 3, 4. We are Skilla and the Sirens.
I do think it's hilarious, I really do. You know. Oop. But this one, if I wasn't taking too much damage here, I think we'd be alright, but I'm taking way too much damage already, so. But it's alright. One down, at least for the first half. But yeah, I think the boss fights are extremely difficult. If this being a 3-on-1 is ridiculously hard. But although that, I still enjoy the fight. And again, the music, like, it's really good. Oh yeah, I forget that you can't actually hit her from behind. It's an interesting mechanic because of the shell. There we go. Ah, really? My Death Defiance goes off here.
I think not.
But yeah. I think it's a very difficult boss fight to deal with. But I do like it because it's enjoyable. You know? It's one of those ones where if you kind of get your head around it, you can actually do really well at it. I hate that one there. That bounce back is impossible. You get hit by the first and you get hit by everyone. There's no sort of like playing around it. But that's good though. There we go. One down. But I am really enjoying this. And then there is this last bit of this fight that is kind of weird. Here we go. Which is essentially like a mini boss fight in itself. Basically, just keep summoning these fish. But there we go.
That's quite enough of them. A pearl.
I'm pretty good we managed to do this in the second try for those, because they're a difficult boss fight, and I had my troubles trying to beat them on stream and figuring out what they do. You know, very difficult boss fights indeed.
Big drop.
But getting that Death Defiance really helped
Don't
out.
lose your way here, Mel. Across the fields, beyond the bridge. Seek there a pathway down.
And there we go.
No Aris. That's more than usual.
Yes, interesting. Let's go. So this bit is where I've kind of got up to stream.
It's all so vast.
Look at that. Yeah, I would. If I did double damage on that, it'd be a lot better. So you can actually just get like loads of resources in this area, which is the one thing that always scares me.
What is that?
Because you're like, well, why am I getting all these resources? What do I have to do here? This is a new area for me. I don't know what's going on. You know, usual questions. They probably have usual answers, but I am not good enough to figure those out. There we go. 5 max life though. Okay, sorry about that. I had a small crash again, which I'm not too sure what's going on. Seems to be happening on repeat a little bit more often with my recording software. So hopefully I didn't miss too much of stuff that was going on. But we'll find out. Anyway, yeah, we unseal these, we have a fight to do. That's pretty much what this area is like. That is pretty much what this area is all about. Kinda cool.
You'll burn.
You know, I always enjoy stuff that's a little bit different compared to normal. A bit more open-ended, but you're kind of forced into all these fights, whether you like to or not. And yeah, the whole damage aspect of these things is ridiculous. I'm not a fan of just like the lack of invincibility frames that you get. Like, you do get it after like a certain threshold, I think, but I think the threshold is kind of too high. And what are we upgrading here? Especially does more damage to a larger area. Yes, please. Nova Flourish is pretty good. So you got the last one, but like, I still can't leave even though I've done one of them. It should give me the option, like, once you complete one, you can just leave. Would be nice. I would prefer it a lot more if I had the option to leave whenever I wanted to, rather than being stuck within an area.
Thorns hurt.
Yeah, I know I took thorn damage. Man, that took a lot of damage for that. But yeah, certain enemies, I'm not too sure like if I like their design or not. If they're any good. Like, how effective are they really? But they seem interesting enough. Like, these ones, I don't know. I think they're meant to be based off the Gorgons that you had before, but just the whole body rather than just the head. And I'm not too sure what the, those things are. It is one thing I wanted to figure out, but I never really did with the normal Hades, was like, does armor actually like decrease
Mistakes were made. Think
your
I can find
DPS
them
output? I go Hestia again because I do want to get like one particular boon if I can.
A phantom lair.
So this one is a little bit annoying for me. I came against this boss fight before, and there is something to watch out for in this. And what you gotta watch out for is this boss can heal. It's like all that hard work that you ended up doing against it, they heal all that damage. So that attack there actually healed them. I don't think that range one should be able to heal them. See that? They heal like 280 just for hitting me for 28. It's ridiculous. But I knew I was going to face against that because last time I damage tanked it and I don't really know the moveset.
I don't like phantom lairs.
If I could avoid it, I would.
Phantoms must be thrilled to find fresh blood, I suppose.
Who dares? A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch!
Hey, everything okay there, Mel?
Oh, yes, Dora. It's just... I should have gone farther that time. I'll give more notes on your haunting later, alright?
Sure.
Hey, I think we're doing alright.
The cauldron's ready for me now.
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates. Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them? I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them.
Yes, headmistress.
So yeah, this is part of the mechanic of why I kind of been also saving up stuff as well.
Last night I dreamt of this.
Is the fact that, yeah, we can essentially craft things this way as well. Do want to get that, but we'll worry about that later.
Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
So mote it be.
So the night craft works. We want to do that so we
mote
can
it be.
craft stuff up. Basically get more resources of going through. This one do as well.
I'm ready. By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
There.
Broker, welcome to the crossroads.
So now we get the broker, which will allow me to buy stuff, which is really useful. And then last one here.
O daughters of night, who can see all tomorrows, please help me avenge both our families' sorrows.
No effect.
But yeah, that allows me then to at least
They didn't listen.
get the fates, hopefully.
Hail, broker.
So here we can buy like Psyche, Ashes, stuff like that. And buy all these things for essentially the bones I pick up, which is really
Should
useful.
be of use.
Pick up the Fated Fabric because it is something I do desperately need at the moment. And we'll get like
More
2
ashes.
ashes as well. I think they're all worthwhile pickups.
Odysseus out checking on reports.
We're getting nowhere. I should be out there fighting, not standing watch over a place nobody comes to uninvited. Damn it.
I think the circumstances justify heightened security around here. But if you don't, go take it up with the headmistress, not me.
Again, someone not happy with their job, as always.
Just breathe.
Okay, so we get some more unlocks. What should we go for? My cast deals 20% damage to foes. That's pretty good, like, because if those are the builds we're going for at the moment, I'd rather have that as well. And then you got there, sprint is 20% faster. That seems pretty cool. This is a pretty good one to get as well, like gaining life and mana, like every sort of 5 locations, you know. But you have to have like particular criteria, and as I stand at the moment,
The Huntress.
pick that up as well. So we reached the grass limit.
I lack the grasp for this.
So I can't equip this anymore because I'm already at 10. So that's kind of where we've hit a limit with stuff, and we'll unlock that as well, because why not?
Runner.
But hopefully, after a while,
That'll do.
we can upgrade that. And
The arms of night are now at my disposal.
we now
We
get to
shall
unlock
be
stuff.
Soon enough.
So first one I want to do is Crescent Pike.
The crescent pick.
Oh, Pike pick.
Reveal to me the bounties of the earth.
My brain is
Serve you well.
all over the place still. And also we have is the Tablet of Peace, which we're not going to unlock because I don't want to use up the silver. We want to get the Sister Blades.
Join with me. Lim and Oros, sister blades. We're fellow sisters now.
A fitting armament.
Commander?
And we're going to be using these in the next run.
I understand you ventured to the bottom of the sea. I too have been there in those depths, young one. But once, a while back, and briefly, I might add.
Of course. You were a famous mariner in your mortal days. But then you finally met your end beneath the waters upon which you sailed?
Nah, it was way more glorious than that.
Skelly. You'll always be Skelly to me. But there we go.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow.
That is the end of this run anyway. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.